Hi everyone, Renee here, and today's video I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite hair care products. I curated hair care, but these were mostly the premium brands like Philip B, Renee Frederer, Kerastase. These trusses have definitely been through their fair share of products, so today I'm just going to share with you my current favorites. Some of these I've been loving for years, whereas some are sort of more new discoveries. So a lot of the products I choose are based on, obviously, my specific hair condition. I would describe my hair as coarse, frizzy. It's got a natural wave to it. It's not straight. Color treated, damaged, dry, breaks easily, falls out easily. My scalp behaves very differently from the skin on my face. It's actually quite oily. It clogs and builds up very easily. It's kind of been giving me some issues, a lot of irritation, a lot of tenderness. I actually feel like I get zits on my scalp. Every once in a while I'll feel it. So I'm going to start off with shampoo, which is a difficult category for me. There are many different shampoos that I appreciate for different reasons, but this is one category that I find it almost impossible to stay loyal to. I am constantly changing and trying new shampoos. Some of the ones that I love the most and I feel perform the best are really quite spendy, so I try and break it up every once in a while so I'm not consistently purchasing those. That would include Oribe's Gold Lush shampoos, sulfate-free, and also Shu Uemura's Art of Hair. I love. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you what I am currently using and currently really enjoying. This is completely on the other end of the spectrum. It's actually a drugstore find, and it's the L'Oreal Everpure line. This is their sulfate-free color care system. Within the Everpure line, they've got a whole bunch of different shampoos and conditioners that address different needs. You know, if you have very thin and fine hair, if you have like thick hair, if you have damaged hair. So I was recommended this a while ago by someone who is in hair product development. I was told that the formulation in the Everpure line was the same as the Pureology Hydrate line. If you're not familiar with Pureology, they are a premium, fantastic hair care line. So if you're a fan of the Hydrate line, you might want to give these a try. These are under $10. This is basically one of those rare products where you're actually getting more than what you're paying for. So I've been using the moisture shampoo and conditioner, which I really like. It's got rosemary and peppermint in it, which I feel is really nice on the scalp. It makes everything feel so, fresh and clean. These are sulfate free, but they still have cleansing agents that are less harsh that will cleanse your scalp, because I have tried those sort of conditioning shampoos or no shampoo shampoos, and honestly they're just not for me. I felt like they created so much more buildup and irritation on my scalp. In fact, these have the same gentler cleansing agents as the Oribe Gold Lust line, which I love, but of course that one has just a whole plethora of like beautiful, luxurious plant extracts and whatnot. So once a week I use this scalp treatment from Christophe Robin, his cleansing purifying scrub with sea salt. This is a transformative scalp treatment. It does everything. It's for oily scalps, dry scalps, sensitive scalps, dehydrated ones. So Christophe Robin is the innovator of the Salt Scalp Scrub. This is the first one ever. There are a lot more that have come into the market in hair care, but I have to say, out of the other ones that I've tried, this is still the best one. What makes this distinctive is its texture. The texture is just kind of goopy enough, and the salt particles are small enough that it can actually really get into your scalp and you can massage it around the crown of your head. Whereas there are a lot of other salt scrubs that I've tried where the particles are maybe too big, or just the consistency doesn't allow the salt to even reach your scalp. It kind of gets taken away by all the hair. So the way you use this is, well, I don't know about you, but I always have to double cleanse my hair. The first cleanse is kind of like a throwaway one because it doesn't really go anywhere. It's almost like prepping for the second cleanse. Well, this is for like that second cleanse. It foams up just like a shampoo. It cleans your scalp just like a shampoo. You really do not need to use a lot of this. In fact, a little bit goes such a long way. This is the only product in his entire line that actually contains sulfates in it. So it's in there for a reason. I don't know why, but I do know that it does not cause any irritation on my scalp. In fact, from the minute you use it on your hair and you rinse it out, you can already feel the difference. I really get a sense that once a week I am detoxing my scalp from any kind of chemical residue. After using this, my scalp feels fresher for longer. It doesn't get oily as quickly. I mean, I could even go longer without washing my hair again. There's definitely a balancing effect that's happening, and all his products smell heavenly to me. It's got to be the French thing. So for the last couple of years, I've been a little obsessed with scalp serums. They've made such a big difference in the condition of my scalp. A lot less oily, a lot less irritated, no more dandruff because the buildup is less, the follicle area is clear, my hair grows faster. So one that I've been enjoying a lot, and I discovered it this summer. I'm already on my second bottle. It's from Rio Gio Scalp Revival Charcoal and Tea Tree Scalp Treatment. This is 98% naturally derived, vegan, cruelty-free. It helps to restore a healthy pH in your scalp. What I like about this is it contains Binchoton charcoal in it, which is just so excellent at drawing out impurities, detoxifying your scalp, which also contains some witch hazel, which is great for controlling the oil production and keeping things feeling sort of refreshed. It also has biotin in it, which, as we know, hair loss can be a symptom of a biotin deficiency. I don't know how much it helps when you're applying it topically versus ingesting it, but you know, it can't hurt. But what's really nice about this is it does have tea tree and spearmint in it, so it's really cooling and refreshing on the scalp. It just feels very soothing, actually. So what's really great and thoughtful about this product is its application, because the problem that I have with most hair serums is either it's so watery and runny that that when you apply it, it just kind of goes straight down into your face or runs down your neck, or it's thick and goopy and it like coats your hair as well, and it just kind of weighs your hair down as well. This is amazing in that it's viscous enough so that when you're applying it, when you're using the dropper to drop it on certain areas on your head, it just stays as a glob right there, nestled in the hair. It doesn't drip or slide until you massage it into your head, and then it just becomes thin liquid that just absorbs into your scalp. You can use this on damp hair after you wash it. You can also use it on dry hair every day, like I do, and it just disappears. It doesn't stay on your hair. It doesn't coat your hair. It's pretty awesome. The other hair serum that I've been really loving and enjoying is one from Reverie. It's the Cake Restorative Scalp Tonic. So this is like super luxurious. It's like the vintner's daughter of scalp serums. It contains just really gorgeous, luxurious plant extracts and sits in a base of Damascena rose water. This also has lupine, Swiss apple stem cells, that helps with building skin strength and maintaining some youthful vitality in your scalp. This also helps balance out the acidity of the scalp, the pH, to keep bacteria away. This is also watery and thin. It's not oily. It's a tonic that just absorbs straight into your scalp. It doesn't sit on your hair. It doesn't create buildup. It doesn't, So years ago, I was given this really game-changing tip from a hair specialist. They basically said that we need to be moisturizing our hair every day the same way that we moisturize our skin every day. And that's really made a difference in the quality of my hair, and I use oils for this. My favorite one, this has been my favorite one for years, is this one from Aveda, their Dry Remedy Daily Moisturizing Oil. This is that just perfect lightweight oil blend that just kind of sinks and absorbs and penetrates into your hair and disappears but nourishes it. It doesn't weigh the hair down at all. It's just so lightweight, and it just, like I said, it just absorbs. This is 99.9% naturally derived. It also has this gorgeous scent. It's got ginger lily in it, bergamot, some lavender. It's beautiful. This uses buriti oil, which is from Brazil's Tree of Life. This also has sunflower seed oil and olive oil, and it just brings your hair back to life. It just leaves your hair feeling really, really soft, and apparently it moisturizes your hair by 40% after each use. The way I use oils is I put a few drops in my hand and I just focus mainly on the mid to the ends of my hair, and then with whatever's left over, I just kind of smooth down the flyaways on the crown. I do this on damp hair, I do it on dry hair, it's all good. Now this is a relatively new discovery. I've been using it for like a couple of months now. It's from a brand called M British. It's their Anato hair oil. This is a luxury Korean hair oil product. So this is not inexpensive, but the thing to note is you're getting almost 5 ounces of product, which is at least 4 times more than you get in similar oil type hair products. I feel like it's that perfect mashup of hair nourishment and hair styling. It's got the nourishing and organic oils that absorb into your hair. Pumpkin seed, it also has some argan oil in it, but it also contains a very lightweight silicone, which always kind of smooths out the ends and make them look piecey and finished and not just kind of scraggly. So what's really interesting is I always hear a lot of comments about how people are trying to avoid silicones in hair care products. And in my experience, I've never actually heard of silicones being bad for your hair or damaging it or drying it out in any way. In fact, I feel like particularly in products like this, it doesn't just sort of smooth out the texture, but it keeps in the moisture that the oils provide. But it's not like Vaseline. It doesn't keep more moisture from entering into your hair either. When I'm walking out in a seriously humid day, there's no amount of product that will prevent my hair from getting frizzy. Of course, everyone has their own individual experience, and I don't want to be dismissive of that. I do know that sometimes the heavier silicones in hair products can really weigh your hair down, especially if you have fine hair. Dry shampoo, one of my favorite categories. I have two favorites right now. One of them is a new favorite, and the other is from years ago, and it's still, in my opinion, the best. The first one I'm going to talk about is from a new brand discovery called Pai Xiao. They're texture dust. This product is seriously so right up my alley. First of all, it's so very effective, and I've got to tell you, I absolutely love and appreciate the packaging on this. Most dry powder sprays either come in the aerosol can, which is fine, or they come in like this squeezy thing, which is just a big mess. It's like putting baby powder in your hair. This is just an air pump that just shoots the powder out in a measured and even way wherever you want it to. You section off your hair and then you spray, and then you just kind of... This is a beautiful texture. It's fine. It's not heavy like a lot of the powders can be. It doesn't kind of weigh your scalp down, but it also gives your hair that beautiful sort of nonchalant, insouciant quality that, you know, is just so effortless. So what I really love about this hair brand is it's all about tea-infused hair care. This powder is made from their signature tea complex, which includes white tea, green, black, African redbush, pu'er. It is bursting with polyphenols, EGCG, antioxidants, anti-inflammatories. EGCG also has great antibacterial properties. This formula will also help balance out the pH of your scalp and balance the oil production and prevent oxidization. I mean, it's like the perfect. So an old tried and true favorite is this dry powder shampoo from Sacha Huan. I feel like this was one of the first dry shampoos ever, because as a buyer, it was the first time I was ever introduced to the whole concept was with this product. And I remember it was called something else at the time. It was called, I think it was like a texturizing spray or something. And with all the similar concept dry shampoo / texturizing sprays that have come out, including the one from Oribe, I still think this one is the best. I still think the performance is the best. I have the regular powder, which is, you know, powdery white, plus the dark powder one. Actually, I don't find this that invasive at all. Even though it does come out white, I feel like it disappears really quickly after you rub it in. But this is also really nice. It saves some time. Unlike a lot of the other brands, like Dry Bar, that have the colored powder shampoo, you can use it, but it just doesn't transfer on your fingers afterwards, or it won't transfer onto your clothes. What unexpectedly really made a difference to my hair is actually a silk pillowcase. I don't know why it took me so long to make the conversion. I guess I never really believed it would make that much of a difference. But it does. I mean, I feel like I get a lot fewer tender spots on my head. I think that has a lot to do with the way I sleep on my hair. But certainly there's so much less breakage. Like usually in the morning, I can see my hair broken, you know, all over my pillow. That has been significantly and noticeably reduced. Also, I feel like biotin is a supplement that has made such a big difference to hair loss. And at least for me, it's something that works really quickly. Like as soon as I start taking biotin again, I have so much less hair falling out in the shower. So recently I've been taking this Runway Ready. So this combines the red carpet supplement, which is meant to be for healthy skin and hair, and the killer nails, which is, you know, obviously for your nails. The reason why I like taking them two together is because the killer nails is the biotin supplement. I showed you the Seoul stone shower head that I got in my last haul from Seoul. I feel like these shower heads that work to filter the water that we bathe in. With this one, it's bioactive stones, but they remove the chlorine and other impurities, bacteria that actually work to additionally dry out your skin and your hair. All these things work together, and I feel really have made a difference. So that's it, guys. These are the products that I've been using that have really been helping the condition of my scalp and my hair. I hope you found this helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'm wishing you great skin health. Bye!